Welcome to yet another riveting edition of HR Manifesto's Mailbag, where I share with all of you all the tragic work realities that my followers send and share with me. So, trigger warning, it's another layoff story. And I share it because it's a wonderful example on what not to do ever. God, common sense is not so common. All right, so I've got it up on my monitor right here. I'm going to read it, and then at the end, we're going to WTF together. I'll tell you what, we sure are. God, people. All right. Hey, love watching your TikToks. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, I'll try to keep the place of work unnamed for TikTok, but between me and you, this was, and they, in confidence, tell me the exact business and where. This is me shooting them the side eye in their geographical direction, and I hope they get it. You all knew better. In 2008, 2009, the company I worked for wasn't doing so hot. Many weren't. I was there. Were you? We were rolling with the recession the best we could, but ultimately they could not keep most of the management staff they had. And of course, at this time, I was a manager, of course, but my responsibilities made me feel pretty secure with my position in the company. I learned from a friend who was a manager at another one of our stores that all these managers got invited to brunch, in quotes, at IHOP. Now I understand the quotes. Or maybe it was a Denny's, in parentheses. Maybe it doesn't matter because that's pretty much the same experience, like choosing between a TGI Fridays and a Chili's. She was so excited. She asked me if I was going too, so that I could sit with her. She even went out and bought the perfect business casual outfit to wear for it. I told her I wasn't invited, and at that moment I feared for my job. God, I bet you did. All these managers were invited, and I was left out. I knew how my friend worked. She was a good employee and cared about the company. She always kept her hands busy and was engaged with customers. You know where this is going. You just can't believe it. I'll believe it. The day of the brunch, my friend called me sobbing. Oh, God. They had invited all these managers to have breakfast, fed them, then announced they were laid off. God, that's inhumane as hell. Breaking bread and then that grand slam their asses like you wouldn't believe. My friend told me how mortifying it was and that she was sobbing at her table while families ate their pancakes and watched them. All you can eat pancakes. Maybe it was the IHOP. Rude as hell. I didn't stay with the company long after that for a personal issue, but years later they asked me if I would come back and I declined. Thanks for reading my story. What the fuck?